Hello. Good morning or afternoon and good evening, wherever you guys are. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Friday. It's Friday today, right? Yes. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I have my little setup down here in Brad's office again, so hopefully there's no interruptions or hiccups with the connection. I'm excited to dive into some tarot readings for you guys today. Hello, woman, an army wife. Thank you guys for joining me. I was reading your message, woman, off just before I came online. I seen you. You were asking a question about your a team of professionals to assess your son's further educational level. So I did actually pull some tarot on that. My setup's a little bit different again here. Hello, Nicole. So I'll have to kind of show you guys the cards, but to kind of look into that for you, woman. I do have, look at this. We have the Queen of Pentacles showing that there is a sense here of, looking for seeking stability, security, looking for, let's say, practical solutions for your son's education. We do have the Knight of Wands. I have the Page of Swords as well. I feel like there will be some quick assessments that are done. I feel like it's done really fast here with the Knight of Swords. So they make their assessment. I mean, I don't know usually if it's like done in one session or how that works, but it feels like it's getting done really fast here. But in terms of your one question as well, you said here, after all the results are in, you're just looking for the school to adjust his program and you want it to be fair. And when I look at that, look at this, woman. We have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. This is truth. This is adjusting his program here. So I do think that it may be a little overwhelming here. I don't think it's going to be necessarily just rainbows and butterflies. There's this sense of it may be a little challenging, but I do see you guys coming out with new program, the school working together with you guys for new programs here. So it does look like overall a pretty decent energy, okay? It does. So hopefully that gave you a little bit of perspective, but yes, I do think that it's worth, looking into, kind of going through it, even though it's going to be a little bit challenging, it feels like, with some of my cards that were coming out, but it does look like things will be restructured for him at school. All right, clear communication. Queen of Swords is all about clear, direct, and practical solutions, and that Two of Pentacles is showing an adjustment, like a recalibration for him, okay? So thank you for your question. Hello, Nicole. I have also redid my website, guys, so you can go take a look there if you're interested. I have some freebies on there and some other things as well. Oh, hello, Carolyn. Ooh, cards are flying out here already. So I do, as I was saying, I have some new little options or freebies on my website as well. You guys can get I have the tarot guide where I took the pop-up off because it was a pain in the butt, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think of it, but I didn't like it. So I took the pop-up off, and I have a free crystal grid guide. And I also just put up last night a free light code as well, so you guys can go check that out. And I also do have 15% off until the end of the day for sessions if you guys are interested. All right, hello, Beverly and Sue. Hello, Tiffany. Thank you guys for joining me again. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Marsha. Oh. All right, let's see what else we have here. Army wife. Hi, Marsha. I love you. I hope I didn't upset you by not responding. I feel bad. I feel bad now. Okay, so we'll take a look at that in a moment here, Marsha. I'm just going to see here. We had a question from Army wife, you said you've been looking into the future of medicine, especially frequency and scalar energies, radionics too. Do I see anything like that happening soon? Yes, I mean, those things are happening. They are happening now. You can absolutely get I'm going to pull some tarot on that for you, but there, look at, we even have, I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with Brad. If you're not, go check out Wisdom Transmissions and Brad's website. But I'm sure many of you guys found me through him. So he has lots of scalar technology as well, but this is also something that I think is going to come out more and more as time goes on, especially over the next couple of years. There's going to be lots of breakthroughs in that type of avenue. But let's see what the tarot has to say when it comes to let me double check your question here. When it comes to, I guess you can say, frequencies, scalar energies, those kind of things. What does the future of that look like? But again, these are already making waves now. And it's going to continue for sure from what I've seen. In the past, I have seen, when I was looking in the crystal ball, I have seen certain devices I feel like that are going to come out. I mean, I know a lot of people are thinking about med beds and that sort of thing, but I've seen these as being more like different. They're not necessarily beds, they're just devices that come out that can help remove toxins and that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, with this energy, I do see this as being a strong possibility. We have the Hierophant as well, right smack dab in the middle. And we do have the Nine of Cups, which is like a wish fulfillment as well. So I do think there are lots of technologies coming out, and you can find these things now, my friend, okay? So I do see that as being in our future. And I've just seen in general a lot of new initiatives just on healthier ways of life when it comes to farming, when it comes to eating healthier, when it comes to removing all the chemicals. Okay, we're going to see that significantly get better over the next few years here. All right, so yes, I do see that. Hello, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Could I look into the energy of your daughter wanting to bring her new boyfriend to meet you sometime? Okay. Into the energy. What's the energy for Carolyn's new daughter wanting to bring her boyfriend to meet you soon? Let's see. What does that look like? Is that something that's going to happen soon for you guys? What do we have, Spirit, for Carolyn and her daughter and her boyfriend? Oh. I think yes, it will happen. I feel like it is something that could be kind of a bit of a discussion, but we do have the outcome being the little bit of a little bit of an instability here. So I don't know if she has a fear or for some reason, or some insecurities about bringing him to meet you, but it does look like you guys will have this opportunity to get together and to meet. But the outcome is still that moon card. So there's some hidden fears and illusions and that sort of thing happening within her energy. But I do think, look at this, we do have the 10 of Pentacles and the Chariot. So it's overcoming those fears and coming towards you guys and having that connection and having a nice get together. So it will happen. I don't know how soon, because we do have conflict here as well. So it may be a little bit of time, but I do see it happening here for you guys, okay? So let's see here, Marsha. Okay, so Marsha, you said the buyers are playing hardball with the subject removals, and we're not playing, but this means they walk. Okay, what's the outcome of this? What's going on? I'm trying to remember what I pulled, Marsha, for you before, because when I got, like, there was definitely an offers being made, but there was something going on there, and I'm wondering if this is what was coming up. Okay, how does the outcome look when it comes to Marsha and the subjects being removed? mean, it looks pretty good, okay? It does look pretty good. The outcome's like the Two of Pentacles, though, as well, so it's a little bit on the fence here, but what's aspecting that is, guess what? You guys getting that sale done and completed. So I think it's just a temporary setback from what I can see. The rest of the cards coming out for you, lovely lady, are really good, okay? Especially when we look at this, the World, and we have the Ace of Wands, but right now we're in this Five of Swords, where that's sometimes the energy of walking away. So it is kind of like on the fence with that right now, but it looks like things are still going to work out for you here, okay, when I look at what's aspecting the outcome for you. So still looks positive from what I can see, okay, lovely lady? Okay, so let's see what else we have here, guys. Yay, I'll text you later. I love you. I won't forget. Oh, look, we have a gizmo. We have a gizmo with us today. Hi, Gizmo. What you doing, buddy? Come here. You gonna come hang out? All right, let's see. What else do we have? Sue, you said, hello, Beverly. Sue, you're curious here. Says you have an idea for a paid group. Will it be successful? All right. What do we have for Sue? Will her paid group be successful? I'm using a different card deck today, and they're not shuffling as nice as I like them to. All right, what do we have for Sue with her idea for a paid group? This is incredible, Sue. Look at this. Look at this. I'll see if I can get this all up in one. I don't know if you guys can see that, Sue, but you have the Two of Cups, the Fool, the World, and you also have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I absolutely see this as being successful, okay? Absolutely go after your passions and do that, because there's nothing here saying that this is not going to work. It looks really positive. It feels like you have your heart in the right place with starting this new adventure. And look at that. You're going to have global reach here. You have the World, the Ace of Wands, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is stability. Okay, so I absolutely think this is a phenomenal idea. Looks great, my friend. Very good, Sue. All right, so let's see. Gizmo. Okay, Beverly. And not my king, but King Charles, apparently easy to see on Google that he admires Islam too, versus good sources. He's converted Islam. Oh, okay. Sorry, lovely lady. I'm not sure if you had a question there. And let's go to Tiger One. You live in Courtney, BC, and you want to buy a house this year. Do I see that happening? Let's see what we have for Tiger One. Is there a potential opportunity for Tiger One for purchasing a house this year? Tiger One. Now, yes, I don't have, see, it's interesting. I don't have my house card out here, but there is a lot here to say. Just right now, I wouldn't make any crazy big purchases. This is just a perspective, my friend, but kind of right now, there's an advice to kind of like hold on to your funds, just continue to grow and plant those seeds when it comes to this idea, okay? Because yes, I do have the outcome as an absolutely really good energy, okay? But I feel like there could be a few setbacks in in regards to you purchasing this property. I have a little bit of that Seven of Swords. So there's a lot here that are saying to like be strategic, I think, with your finances right now. But I do see this happening. There's nothing here necessarily saying it won't happen. It's just showing a lot about being strategic with what you're doing with your funds right now. Okay. But it looks like really positive energy for that being a strong potential for this year. Might be a couple little hiccups along the way, but I do see it being a strong possibility for you, okay? So lots of love to you. Good luck on that house hunting journey. Oh, Beverly, you wondered if he is converted to Islam. Okay, I'll have to reread that and see here. Well, what do we have? So not my King Charles. Not my king, but King Charles. Sorry, apparently easy to see on Google that he admires Islam. 2 verses. Good sources say that he's converted to Islam. He didn't acknowledge Lent for the first time. Let's see what the cards say. Has he really converted into... Ooh, I got some, look at this. I got some pretty tough energy. I got the Devil, the Nine of Swords, and I have the Moon. So if this is something that's happening, it's happening behind the scenes from what I can see. Yeah, it's a protected energy. So, again, it very much a possibility with this, but there's some tough energies. I think he has, but for some reason it is, yeah, exactly. It's being denied, but look at this. He has moved. He has moved over from what I can see. So that's a tough energy. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Devil, the like every single tough card coming out here. Interesting. And then back of the deck is that Four of Pentacles. So I do think that, yes, that looks like that is very much the case, but they're absolutely not admitting to it from what I can see. Definitely deny it. All right. Interesting. Well, thanks for your question, lovely lady. All right, so let's see what else we have here for you guys. Hello, Connie. Okay, you found a plumber that called Brett to fit daughter's bathroom. He wants 20% up front. Will he follow through with doing the job in the next 3 to 4 months? Let's see what we have for Connie working with this contractor, this plumber named Brett. Well, what do we have with Brett, Spirit? I don't like the energy. In my situation, like it's almost like, hey, we have five of Pentacles, and there's a sense, okay, you said he wants 20% up front. I don't know. You said in the next 3 to 4 months. I do have the outcome as the Three of Wands, so that could make sense. But then look what's aspecting it. I have him kind of going silent. This is hermit mode, and this is a delay as well. So it's a little on the fence with Brett's energy. I don't know if you've already went through like with moving with him in terms of this. I mean, I don't think he has any intentions to mess you over. I don't get that at all. It looks like there's like a genuine energy. And I do have the back of the deck, which is the Four of Wands, which is a celebration, like, yes, this is being done, okay, but I think it might take longer. So that's what I'm going to say. It's going to take longer than the 3 to 3 months here, just because it's kind of a bit of a bummer with that 20% up front. But it's not like I don't feel like he's necessarily trying to do anything to screw you guys over or anything. I don't see that, but I don't know if there's this personal situation that comes up here for him where he has to like put it on the back burner, okay? Because it feels like he's a good fit, but having the 2 cards, the Hermit and my Page of Swords aspecting that Three of Wands, is just showing that there there could be a delay. So if you guys are on crunch time and you're like, yeah, we definitely want this done right away, I don't know how fast he's going to get it done for you guys. It may go a little bit outside of that time frame for you guys. Okay, so I mean, it's up to you guys. I do think he has a good energy, but for time frames, I don't know if he has too much on his belt, under his belt, with too many projects going on, or if he has a personal situation happening. I wonder if he has to like just travel all of a sudden. It's like my Eight of Wands as well. And it feels like the Devil, I mean, this is a lot of work. So I feel like he may actually have to leave the city to go attend to something, which is why I think there's a delay. That's what I keep getting for that. So I'll leave that in your hands. But overall, I do think he has still good intentions. It's just the time frame is going to take a bit longer. So that's what I have for you, Connie. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Army wife. All right. Yes, and again, you guys, for some of you, I mentioned this in the beginning. I'll probably mention it one more time before we close off today. But again, if you guys are interested, go check out my website. I have some freebies up there now. I just redid it. I was waiting for somebody to redo my website, and it didn't work out. So I just cleaned it up myself. But I have a section with some freebies on there, and I also have a 15% off for readings until I think today is the last day. So that is coupon code AURA15. But let's see here. What else do we have? You're welcome, Connie. All right, Army wife. Let me see. I think I might have missed a couple questions, though. I tend to do that. I don't always scroll back up, so my apologies. Are the med beds real? I think there will be more. I feel like just you guys use your discernment as the years go by over the next couple of years when it comes to med beds, because I do think, if there's any red flags, like people want you to spend a whole crap ton of money before getting to, be part of the med bed things, like that's a red flag. So I do see technologies again coming out for this. I mean, maybe we'll do another video on this, like an update. But what I've seen before is, yes, I do see. I don't know if they're actually med beds. Let me ask the tarot quickly again and see what is the energy specifically with med beds. Is this something that will be coming out over the next, I don't know, couple years? But the thing is, I already do think there is Ace of Swords, the Empress. Yeah, the cards say yes. There's lots of energy here to support that there is going to be more technologies, potentially med beds. Here we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Empress. This is a birthing of new ideas moving forward. And again, we have a victory with that. And the Hierophants on the back as well. So I do think that that's a strong potential possibility. I don't know exactly when this will happen, but I do think things actually do exist now that have been hidden. And I think there will be more than just med beds. There's going to be lots of little technologies. And I think it's just like frequency healing, that sort of thing's going to become more popular to the mainstream. So that's what I have for you there. But maybe we can do another video in the future here on that one. Nicole, I met somebody who feels very important to me, but I'm cautious. Could I get a bit of a clarification on the connection? Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys that come in support and watch me. It truly does mean a lot. I wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you. What do we have for Nicole? Nicole and this current connection. It feels like it may be a little bit of an intense energy, okay, my friend? I have to say, it's almost like I'm getting a bit of that I want to say almost fiery, like a little bit of that. I don't know if this is a romantic person, but like a twin flame energy. I have that two of cups. Okay. But the outcome and is my five of swords. So you know, it's not about just being guarded. It's knowing like sometimes we enter into certain relationships or there's certain people that come into our life to really trigger and awaken something deep within inside us. They are a mirror for things that we go through. So see it as something you can learn from as well in terms of long-term stability with this person. If that's what you're asking for, I have to say right now, it's absolutely serving a purpose, okay? It's serving a purpose here, but for the long term, I don't see it being extremely, extremely, let's say, long term, I guess. Sorry, guys. I just have a delivery guy out front, just waving at him. Got a little distracted there. But for the long term, the fact that we have the Hermit and we have the Five of Swords situation and the outcome, this is going to bring you a lot of knowledge. It's going to bring you a lot of awareness to where you're at currently. It awakens something within inside you. But in terms of this person meaning to be here for the long term, I don't necessarily see that. Okay. So that's what I have for you. All right, lovely lady. Hello, Lady T and Mary. Yeah, exactly, Army Wife. Well, yeah. Hopefully this is, I mean, definitely something that can come out sooner than later, but I think there are like these next, I know this is very broad, you guys, but 10 years, like, or 9 years, we are in a period, a 9-year period cycle when we're looking at a Feng Shui. This is a number 9, and 9's all about that fiery energy. It's all about technology and advancement. So it's going to be incredible to see what comes out over the next, even like 3 years. I think we will be mind blown. But again, let's see here. Yes, you are welcome, Nicole. Thank you so much for your question. Yeah, listen to that intuition, okay? But it's definitely here to awaken something within inside of you. But in terms of you guys settling down and having a happily ever after, I'm not saying it's impossible. There's timelines. If you can think of it, there's timelines for it. But what I can see right now is this is just somebody being placed here to awaken someone inside of you, awaken an energy inside of you, okay? Oh, thank you, Army Wife. Yeah, it's looking a lot nicer than it was, and that pop-up was driving me nuts. The free pop-up. Oh, it's kind of annoying. Sunny. Oh, sorry, Sunny. Thank you so much for your donation. What's the vibe? I love the question. What's the vibe on HR? All right, let's see. What do we have? What's the vibe on HR for Sunny? I have got really good energy for HR in the past. I will say that. Let's see what else we have. Vibe on HR. Yeah, look at this. So the situation is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is phenomenal. I do think it may be a little bit, it might take a little bit of time, but I do see it I'm going to say exploding here because I do have the Hermit as the outcome, which shows me it may take a little bit of time. But if I look at what's aspecting this, I have the King of Wands, I have the Nine of Pentacles. So again, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But this is something that absolutely I feel like can help with financial. This is freedom. This is independence. And back of the deck, I have the Ace of Wands. Lots of energy. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords that came out there. Or sorry, Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. And you want the Ace of Pentacles when you're pulling on crypto. So absolutely, I think it has a lot of potential. It may not necessarily be Yeah, because like right now in the present moment we have the Four of Cups where it's like, okay, when is this going to go up? I mean, there's been so much talks about crypto and XRP and HBAR and all this stuff, but it's still kind of just, I don't know if it's going to be crazy movement this year. I think we will see some increases, absolutely, especially over the next little few months here. But at the same time, crypto feels like this is going to be moving forward in the future. So if you guys hold this, hold on to it, because I do see it being very beneficial and I think it's going to pay out. So thank you for your question, Sunny. Looks good to me. So hold on to it, guys. I mean, I'm holding on to mine until I don't know. I have my own ideas of when I want to hold on to it till. But if that takes 1 year, if it takes 5 years, I'm staying firm in how I want to hold on to my stuff. So that's what I encourage you guys to do too. Like figure out where's your threshold, right? All right. So thank you again, Sunny. But overall, it looks phenomenal. All right, so let's see what else we have here for you guys. Army wife, your daughter and your hubby and her, sorry, your daughter and her hubby have been trying to get pregnant for over 6 months, both 38. Anytime soon, they're getting anxious, looking for IFB, which I think is a ripoff. Yeah. Okay. That's how I'm here. My mom had an in vitro, and it was, yeah, the first couple times it was not successful. So, and it's a lot of money. Like, I think it was a lot of money back then. I don't even know what it is now, but let's pull a few cards on that for you. What do we have for Ami wife when it comes to her daughter and her husband having a pregnancy, getting pregnant? What does that look like? I dropped a card. I have to find out what that one is. 1 second. The Hanged Man. I have to be honest, it looks a little bit of a challenge here. I mean, the thing is though, I just dropped all my cards, you guys. In the situation, I have the Fool, and this is an indication of fertility, of a pregnancy, okay? However, the outcome it's a little rough. I have to say, I mean, I just have to say what I'm getting is the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands. So there is going to be, I think, consistent challenges, unfortunately. Not to say she can't, get pregnant here, because I do have that possibility with the situation, but it's not super it's not a super like uplifting energy. It looks like there's going to be consistent challenges. Okay, so maybe have to work with some energetics of that as well. I mean, maybe I can, if they're open to kind of hearing certain aspects or perspectives, maybe we can talk offline and I'll see if I can connect a little bit deeper about that situation. But I do see still consistent struggles with the pregnancy, unfortunately, is what I see. Okay. Thank you so much, Naren. All right, what do we have? You had a vision today about copper and green crystal stone that had a soul. A male from another century wanted to share with my daughter. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to reread it again. So you had a vision today about a copper and green crystal stone. Did this soul have, like, the copper green stone had a soul? Male from another century wanted to share with your daughter. Okay, let's look and see what the tarot has to say about this. I'm really interested in your vision. All right. So it's interesting. I'm trying to like kind of piece together, lovely lady. I don't know if I'm fully understanding your question. If what the vision was, the crystal, I had a soul to it. But what I can say here is there's a sense of, I feel like there is a lot of it's almost like a download of abundance too, because look at this, we have the world too. I feel like this was like a gift. This is something we have, the world. I have the temperance, which is like my archangel Michael card as well, and it feels like, look at this is like a gift from the divine. Very interesting. I don't know, like, pay attention to things that are happening around you, because it's almost like the removing of the blindfold, and something's coming in here. Okay. I don't know if there was a tough situation, but it's like it cleared something out for you here, because we have the tower, not in the outcome. The outcome was the Nine of Pentacles. um so to see that, it's almost like it's balancing energetic imprints of your family, your ancestors here. That's what it looks like. It's really cool energy. So I almost like want to say, pay attention to things that come to you. It may not be super fast, but I feel like you're actually being given like a gift here. That's what it looks like. So I love it. It's clearing out some kind of ancestral imprints here when I look at the world, and that temperance with the tower here. But it looks really positive. Okay, I don't see it as being anything, like what's happening here. It looks extremely positive. Yeah, look at back of the deck too. Overcoming obstacles and the Queen of Wands. There's some kind of like inspiration and energy coming towards you as well. So yeah, it's more of a download, and the souls in my house waiting, waiting for telling my daughter. Yeah, and that's what I mean. I feel like there's something coming. Like it may take, the Knight of Pentacles is a loyal, solid energy, but it's a little bit slow. So there's some kind of message coming in, but it feels like the energy around it is it's removing a blockage. It's removing it with the because the Two of Swords was like taking that blindfold off. So it's like sitting on the fence about something, whether this is something she's conscious or the subconscious mind is sitting on the fence about. It's removing this blockage with the Temperance, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Tower. Interesting. That's a really cool vision that you have here. It looks really positive, and I see things being kind of like, it's almost like the weight is being lifted kind of energy. Okay, so very positive for you. And look, okay, I picked this up, and the star, it's a sense of renewal. I feel like it's a download. It's a renewal from your star family, removing certain blockages here. That's really beautiful. I'm almost crying. Wow, very cool. Thank you, Naran. That was a beautiful vision. All right. Beverly, I'm blown away with the cards you got. I will do. Oh, you're super sweet. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys joining me here, and it means a lot. Yes, that's so cool, Naran. No, it looks like keep an eye out. I feel like I want to say keep an eye out for something. I know that sounds very vague. Let me pull one or two more cards on that. What does Naran or daughter need to keep an eye out for? Because I feel like there's something like a gift coming in. I keep seeing like the Six of Pentacles. You guys, this is so crazy. I just got the Six of Pentacles. I always love it. I always get so excited, even though I do this all the time, but it just still is an amazing confirmation. Look at Naran. I just said, I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles. There it is. You're receiving something. Something stable. You're receiving something. it could be money. And the fact it feels like it's like deeper than just that though. It's almost like a removal of blockages and then these blessings come in. But the fact is here, I do have the King of Pentacles as well. So this is again Pentacle energy. So you or your daughter may even have it's like a clear path open for you, and just the flow of abundance can come in because it doesn't always have to be monetary. There's so many different things that we can get in our lives that makes such an incredible difference, and it doesn't have to be an actual money value. It could mean something different. So whatever's happening, it's a beautiful vision, and accept that vision because you have something beautiful there. All right. Thank you. That was crazy. I love when that happens. I love it. Just makes you feel so good when you get those confirmations and then you see it with your physical eyes. You're like, yes. um, Will anything happen with our spiritual energy as people are waking up? I have seen more and more people. It's like people are getting more psychically or in tuned, right? And so many times we think like, oh, this person just has that ability and that person has that ability. We all have the abilities. We just have to work on it. And it does feel like, though, the more people, there are going to still be a percentage of people that get kind of stuck in fear and those lower vibrations. And I think from what I've seen and what I've pulled with the tarot and conversed with my guide, Sarah, it's like there is going to be again that splitting where people in your life that have that lower vibration or maybe are just focused on fear or whatever it is, there's a sense of a separation. So that's why there's a lot of people going through tower moments right now when it comes to their jobs, when it comes to relationships, all of this stuff. So I do see on like the other side, there's just a deeper knowing. I've noticed for myself personally as well, it's like I'm not focusing so much on those things that I'm in lack of. You're kind of just focusing on all this abundance, all this positivity moving forward. But in that process, your senses are becoming sharper. And that's what I see for a lot of people. Their senses are just going to become a lot more sharper. And I know it sounds very basic, but things like thinking of somebody and then they call, or seeing 111 on the clock, all these are signs and synchronicities. And I see more people becoming in tune with that, if that makes sense. Okay. Lady T. But I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video on, I don't want to just say manifestation, but it is going to be around that. Because I've been having a few downloads lately, and I think they're really important to kind of share a perspective of what I'm getting. So I will be looking at doing that doing a video for you guys pretty soon. But I got to put some stuff together for it and see how I want to structure this one. Maybe I'll include a few tarot cards with it, but I think it'll be really amazing to kind of see different perspectives of it. I know lots of people talk about manifestation and shifting into that vibration, but I've been getting some kind of interesting perspectives that I would like to share with you guys. So I'll do a video up for you guys soon for that. All right, let's see if there's a few more questions. I will try to do a live again on Monday. I didn't get to do one this previous Monday. I've just been a little busy with some stuff, but I'll be doing another live on Monday for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Did I miss any questions? Lady T, can I see how well the new crypto circle will do? Treasure Island Network? Okay, let's see what comes up for your question here. How well this new crypto circle will do. Treasure Island Network. has potential, absolutely. If we look at the present energy, I feel like we've got the Empress, so this is rebirthing of it. It's a really beautiful energy. There's something just like I don't know if the individuals or the network or the people involved, there's a sense of like, look at this. We have the Six of Cups. We have the High Priestess. There's a really nice energy behind it. So I don't know if the individuals are just very I feel like I want to say family orientated. I don't know if that would be the right term, but there is a good energy behind the network itself. But I feel like it'll take a little bit of time in terms of like if it's going to be like really successful. I do see it like we have the Nine of Pentacles coming, or sorry, Nine of Cups coming out, which is a wish fulfillment. This is success, but I feel like it has a bit of it's gonna have to kind of fight to like really get itself out there is what it feels like. There's a little bit of a delay with it, but I do think it has a lot of really good intentions from what I can see, and collaborations too. So I like the energy of it, Lady T. I do. I don't know how fast it's going to take off, though, is what I think I should kind of clarify. Is I don't see it's taking off like extremely fast, but there's something really positive about this network. Lady T, you're funny. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, Beverly, I think I missed one of your messages. You're concerned about your neighbor, age 82. He's being scammed on Bitcoin, but he doesn't think it's a scam, and he's paid thousands. Is it a scam? Will he even get a refund? If it is a scam, his money's probably gone. I don't think he's going to get a refund, but let's see what the tarot has to say. In terms of Beverly's neighbor, what does that look like? Is Beverly's neighbor getting scammed? Yeah, he may be here. It's like there is this idea being presented to him, like, wow, look at this, look at what you can invest in your money in. But then we have the Ten of Swords, and when I look at the outcome, I don't think he's gonna get his money back from what I can see. I mean, we still have also on the back of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords kind of being backed into the corner energy. So I think that he will become aware of this, or he's choosing to not see it because there's like a disconnect between him actually seeing like, hey, this is happening here. But yeah, it does look like I don't have my like manipulated seven of swords, which is kind of my scammy energy. But the fact that I do have the 10 of swords here and the 8 of swords, it does look like there's a sense of him being presented a vision that is not authentic. Okay. So that's kind of what I see. But I think you're right on that. I mean, it's very simple to, if he's interested, if he is interested in investing in Bitcoin, it is very simple to do. You can probably show him. It takes a couple minutes. You can easily set up like a blockchain or like a Kraken account or Coinbase account. You upload, you can do an e-transfer from your bank. Well, out here we do an e-transfer from the bank to put some money in there, and you hit buy. And it's really that simple. It is pretty straightforward. So you can always say, hey, look, I'll show you how to do this quickly. And then it can, so you don't have to work with somebody else that's trying to scam you. So if he's trying to send other people money to invest in Bitcoin or something like that, it does look like he's getting the wool pulled over his eyes. Okay. It's unfortunate. Sherry, hello, Sherry. Yeah, the four of cups is like disconnect, but reevaluating too. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like you may have said something to him in the past about it, but I mean, it's not your responsibility either. So if you've done what you can do, then you've done your part by trying to give them a heads up on it. So let's see. Thank you so much, Sherry. Lots of love to you. Will the gold and silver revalue higher with all the Fort Knox drama? What do we have for Sherry? Will the gold and silver revalue higher with all the Fort Knox drama? I did bring some oracles down, but they are just scattered everywhere. They all fell. Okay, let's see. What do we have? I was thinking of doing a video on this, Sherry, as well. I haven't got around to it, though, so I don't know. Is it too late? The Fort Knox drama. What's going on with gold and silver? Yeah, I got actually really good energy for it. I do think there is, look at this, justice right in the middle, you guys. So that's what I have, Sherry, justice in the middle. And then we have the judgment energy in the outcome with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, with a victory on the back of the deck as well. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Moving forward, overcoming obstacles. So I do think that yes, they will make a comeback with the revaluation. I think they're going to be, again, this is reevaluating, this is evaluation here. So yes, I do think that even though there's quite a bit of Fort Knox drama, there will be a turning point where I think it will become higher here. Is what it looks like. So much, you guys, so much cups here. Cups, 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 Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. Wow. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it crashing and burning here. It looks still really positive. There's nothing here negative, or nothing here saying that it won't revalue higher. So there may still be some hiccups along the way for sure, but it looks positive from what I can see, guys. Beverly, yeah, he invested in a scam, and then another group said if he pays up front, they will oh, yeah, gotta be careful with that stuff for sure. But again, if you've already given him a perspective to say, hey, maybe you should look into this a little bit more, then unfortunately that's in his ball court. So don't feel like, you have done your part. So, okay, let's see here. We'll take maybe one or two more questions. Ooh, thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany, you want to actively promote Cryptex. Will this be a good move? Is the autonomous DeFi project with nice returns issued as 3, 5, and 7-year contracts? All right, let's take a look at this for Tiffany. What do we have, Spirit, with her actively promoting Cryptex? Am I even saying that right? My horrible pronunciation. What do we have for Tiffany, Spirit? What do we have for Tiffany? Is this a good move for her? Is it going to give her some nice returns as a 3, 5, and 7-year contract? Okay, for the long term, I'm getting a little bit of being cautious with this because I don't know if things are a little bit tough for that energy right now, but we have the 10 of Swords and the Hangman in the present energy. So there is a little bit of a stagnation. But moving forward, if you wanted to pursue this, it does look like, yes, it will be successful for you, but I feel like more for the long term. It's interesting because you said 3, 5, and 7-year contracts, and I have 7 in the outcome. So it could be a sense of like thinking of that 7-year span. So it does look like it has some opportunities and some potential here. And my Queen of Pentacles is on the back, but there is a little urge of caution here as well. So just be aware of anything that doesn't feel genuine, if that makes sense. But I'm going to pull a couple more on this and see if I can get a little bit deeper, because I am getting an overall yes. I think that this is something that would be a good move, but there's still a bit of a cautious energy around it. What is this? Anonymous DeFi project. For Tiffany. I need another confirmation, Spirit. It's a little all over the place for me. The Magician. Yeah. See, 3 to 7 years. Interesting. 3, 5, and 7 year contracts. Ooh. I don't know what this is, girl. This is something that is beneficial, but at the same time, there's still a cautious energy. We might have to chat a little bit more offline. Like, I'm not sure. Do you have to invest in like a bunch of money for this? I can't remember if we talked about this in the past, but it sounds familiar. I would just say be cautious if you have to invest in a bunch of money with this. I do think it has some potential. I don't think it's completely like scratch it off the board. It does have some potential here, because even in the outcome, we do have justice here, 3 of Wands, but then again, is this lawyers? Is this legal things, right? Not a lot, just 100. Yeah, 100 per contract. Okay. Why am I getting a kind of out in the cold energy, though, a little bit, aspecting that? I'm going to try to keep digging here for another second, see what else I can get here. What is the conflicted energy, Spirit? What's the conflicted energy? I'm actually going to I've been using a bit of a new tarot spread. Not today, but I have it right here. So I'm just going to pull this tarot spread that I have, because it was working really well for me. What do we have? What's the challenge, the hidden, the shift energy, the outcome? What do we have for Tiffany with this project? Oh, wheel 5. I'm just going to say, I don't know if I would put all your eggs in one basket with this one. I don't want to say, I mean, if it's just like $100 per contract as well, I don't think it's, it's definitely worth giving it a shot. But I think what I can say here is I wouldn't expect a crazy return on this. It looks like it has some potentials, like some may have more potentials than others from what it looks like. But again, I do have the 10 of Wands. I do have the 8 of Cups, which is kind of a sense of walking away from it. So you may want to give it a shot to see kind of how it all flows, and you might be able to make some income off it. But I wouldn't put this in a category as this is going to be your, let's say, your bread and butter. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It definitely has some potential, but it's a little on and off. I keep getting a bit of on and off. So you may be able to make a bit of a, it's kind of like having a bit of a side income where it's like, okay, great, it's some extra money, but it's not life-changing, whereas like you can put your feet up and go relax on the beach money is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so I don't want to say it's not worth it, but I don't think it's going to be your bread and butter. Okay, Lily lady? That's what I got consistently 3 times. So there's something a little bit funky about it. I think it's just maybe, like I said, it's just not going to be a bread and butter, but it could have potential in like more of the long run, because in my first two spreads, I did get the 3 and I did get a 7 as well. So this could be more as a 3 and a 7-year it could be more of the 3 and the 7-year contracts could be maybe more beneficial. If that makes sense. I don't know if there's a way. I'm not too familiar with the the actual program that you're working with. Maybe I'll have to do a little bit of looking on my own time and see what it is about. Maybe we can dig into it a little bit deeper together, but there is something a little bit about it being not maybe as lucrative as you think, but, or hope for, I guess I can say, but it still has some potential. So hopefully that, I know that, I'm sorry, it was a little bit all over the place with that one, but hopefully that gave you some perspective. All right, lovely souls. So let's see, where are we at? 10:30. Was there anything I missed here? Oh, thank you, Sherry. You guys are so sweet. Yes, it's been really cool to see kind of the difference from, again, from myself. I've just been doing this with you guys full time for the last like year now, year and a bit. I mean, I've done this personally off, not professionally for many years, but it's really fun to see kind of the synchronicities when you do something every day. It's just so cool to see the flow that comes with it. Lady T, 3 and 7 maybe, but not so much for the 5. Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. I'm wondering if there's like certain tiers within this where some of them are lucrative kind of, but some of them are not at all. So it feels like a little bit on and off with this whole system, Tiffany. DeFi project. Yeah. I feel like I still want to keep looking, but I keep getting the same answer. So, all right, lovely souls. Well, again, feel free to check out my website. I do have some freebies on there. I'm happy with that because I'm going to be doing, I don't know if you guys are interested, but I think it would be really cool to do some like hypnosis and more guided meditations to kind of help shift you guys into a new, let's say, energy or timeline. So I'm going to be I'll do a free one as well for you guys. Maybe I'll have to do a poll and see what kind of meditation or hypnosis you guys wanted, and I'll post that one under my freebies as well. So hopefully I'll get to that next week. And then I'm going to be, and I'm also working on light codes as well. So you guys can check out, I have a free light code on there. It's for manifestation acceleration. That one's on my website, and I'll be launching some additional light codes as well pretty soon for you guys. So they've been amazing. I've been working with those, and the hypnosis has been really good. So anyway, last day, a 15% off, I believe. Aura 15 is the coupon code. Sorry, I don't have like the cool little banner that comes out on here. I'm just on Zoom, or no, I'm not on Zoom, but I'm just using, I'm not using another software. But lots of love to you guys. I hope you guys have a phenomenal weekend. And I hope to see you guys on Monday. We'll be back on Monday. We'll do some more fun tarot readings. So much love to you guys. And until next time, bye for now, guys.